Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, a highly requested topic, something people have been begging me ravenously for ever since the recent update. Today we're going to be going over the best weapons in Battlefield 6 and updating some of the weapon builds, and this is going to be mostly a conceptual video because, newsflash guys, they didn't rebalance the entire game. Like, they didn't go in and change damage models. They didn't go in and, create some sort of new meta. Basically, the best weapons in the game are still the best weapons in the game. The only thing that has really changed is the addition of limb multipliers, which changes some of the thought process with what setups you use on the weapons. And that's what we're going to be covering in today's video. So, if you enjoy the content, if you find this informative, be sure to hit the sub button, hit the like button, and swing by the streams. I stream every single day at twitch.tv/enders and this YouTube channel. All links are in the description. As I mentioned, when it comes to what the best guns in the entire game are, nothing really changed. The M433 is still probably one of the best ARs in the entire game. The NVO is still one of the best close-range ARs in the whole game. The DRS still does everything at exceedingly high levels of insanity, and the SCW-10 still insta-kills you. So, the school of thought now is basically, because they reduced random recoil, you can get away with running weapons with less recoil control, like this build. However, because they added limb multipliers, this means that for players that are perhaps less skilled at the game, it's going to be more difficult for them to get consistent center mass hits, okay? The way to fix this, or the way to help this, is to run recoil control builds. The more recoil control you have, the more consistently you will be able to hit center mass. Especially at range, and especially if you use extended barrel for the extra velocity. Because the faster the bullet gets there, the less of a chance, the target has of moving. And then, imagine this guy strafing left and you shoot a bullet. And if you didn't have extended barrel, that bullet might, hit him in the arm. But if you had extended barrel, it hits him in the chest instead. All right, so hope you guys understood that. And let's get right into the builds. So this is the classic maximum recoil control setup for the M433. Long suppressor, light barrel, and 35-point vertical. This is for the people that are struggling with hitting limbs. Now, for people that don't really need that much recoil control, I recommend this build. It's a lot more wieldy, has 200 ADS, and light barrel, so better mobility. Long suppressor, light barrel, green laser, slim angled. This is going to be your close quarters, sort of snappier build. And then for a hybrid that tries to fit a lot of everything in here, with extended barrel. So we got long suppressor, violet laser, extended barrel, stippled stubby grip, the 35-point stubby for better ADS, and 30 fast. This is my personal favorite M4 build. It's just extremely consistent and feels really, really good to use. Okay. Moving on, the B36A4. This weapon is absolutely fucking nuts. I highly recommend using synthetic tip if you have good enough recoil control. If you're good at the game, basically, ignore the recoil control setup, okay? Synthetic tip on this weapon is insane. You just 3-tap people. It's nuts. So, long suppressor, heavy extended, violet laser, slim hand stop, synthetic tip, and recoil buffer. This is one of the most consistent, devastating, versatile weapons in the game. It's incredibly good. If you're struggling with recoil control, though, this is the build I recommend. Long suppressor, heavy extended, violet laser, canted stubby, and recoil buffer. This will just take the recoil and essentially delete it from the game. You should be able to hit very consistent headshots and center mass shots. I know somebody's going to ask for a cryo barrel build. I think I have one around here somewhere. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of shit in here, you know what I'm saying? Yes, here's the cryo barrel build with synthetic tip. So, cryo barrel, you don't get the velocity of heavy extended barrel. So, I honestly don't really understand why you would want to use it over, like, say, this build. But if you like cryo barrel, here we go. Long suppressor, cryo barrel, alloy vertical, or optionally, you can run the slim hand stop for 200 ADS, and then you can slap recoil buffer on there. Sort of a personal preference sort of thing. And then, of course, the all-important synthetic tip. This is going to be the fastest version of the B36A4. It's very wieldy, easy to use, feels good. AK4D, nothing changed. Still want to use hollow point with this weapon. In my opinion, there's pretty much only one setup for this weapon. Long suppressor, heavy extended, slim angled, hollow point, recoil buffer. It is really, really satisfying. Tier 7, another weapon where absolutely nothing has changed. I still highly recommend using the maximum recoil control setup. So long suppressor, light barrel, and classic vertical. The recoil is still completely out of control. For you crazies out there that want to run hollow point on the TR7, this is the build I would recommend. Light suppressor, basic barrel, 6H64 grip, 20 fast mag, and hollow point, so you can two-shot people in the head, which is just an insta-kill. Skipping over the SOR because it's dog shit. Cord, I actually found an interesting thing with the cord. I think the slight damage change makes hollow points kinda worth it. Basically, all hollow points do is they make it a pretty consistent 4-shot headshot. So I just made this build because I figured people might be interested in it. So there's going to be 2 cord builds. Long suppressor, cryo barrel, violet laser, 10-point folding vertical, 30 fast mag because the reload is atrocious, and hollow point. Also, the pattern on the cord can be pretty nasty, so that's why I kind of recommend running some recoil control. But this is the build without hollow point, just a little bit more wieldy. So we got a long suppressor, cryo barrel, violet laser, slim angled, and yeah, that's it. One of the coolest skins in the entire game, by the way. Absolutely killer skin. I don't really know where I got this, but check it out if you have the cord. All right, NVO, one of the best close-range ARs in the entire game. I still highly recommend running this weapon for close range only. So we got long suppressor, green laser, short barrel, tack light aimed to blind people, slim hand stop, 30 fast, and lightweight. This build is basically specifically tailored for close range. If you want a more versatile NVO build, this is for you. Long suppressor, cryo barrel, violet laser, slim angled, and that is pretty much it. This has slightly more recoil control and is slightly more versatile, but you have to understand with the NVO, once you are past this distance, so literally from where I am right now to about 9 meters, that is where you should be using the NVO. Past 9 meters, like, the way the math works out, the NVO, if you're trying to 1v1 somebody with a better weapon, you're just going to get shit on at range, if they actually hit their shots. And then for the hollow point people, this is the build I would recommend. Long suppressor, cryo barrel, slim hand stop, hollow point, and recoil buffer. So you can two-shot people within 0 to about that 9 meter distance. All right, moving on. The LED5 is back, ladies and gentlemen. This gun was gutted when they made random recoil impact the gunplay too much. Now, this thing is fucking back, and it is nuts with synthetic tip. Long suppressor, heavy extended, slim angled grip, 30 fast, because this gun has a vile reload, and synthetic tip. Synthetic tip, really consistent headshots. 3 taps people in the head out to about, I think, 75 meters or something. Yeah. One of the best mid-range weapons in the game. Feels really, really good. The VCR2, guys, it's back. You can use it. However, it's still kind of shitty. Like, I don't know. it doesn't feel good. Like, you can see right there, like, even though they reduced random recoil, it's still kind of ugly. It does not feel great, but if you want to try it out again, long suppressor, basic barrel, 35-point classic vertical, violet laser, and pray you don't get insanely bad random recoil. And for the M16 enjoyers, I'll just throw this in here. Build really hasn't changed at all, so long suppressor, heavy extended, violet laser, canted stubby, 30 fast. This is basically a worse DRS, so, I mean, that's why I just recommend using the DRS. Okay, moving on. Carbines. This is the recoil control M4A1. So this build is long suppressor, extended barrel, blue laser, canted stubby. And then for the people that want to use this in more CQC, we have long suppressor, short barrel, violet laser, or optionally green laser, which significantly buffs the hip fire. Slim angled, 30 fast. Honestly, probably run green laser on this. Yeah. Alright. M277. I saw a fucking Reddit propaganda thread saying this weapon is shit. No. You are shit. Okay? Let's just get that fucking straight. The M277 is still one of the most disgusting mid-range weapons in the entire game. Long suppressor, heavy extended, violet laser, and classic vertical. It's pretty much an unchallengeable weapon in mid-range if you're trying to fight somebody that can actually aim. It's really good. AK-205 is complete dog. SG-553R. So the only thing that's changed with the SG is you can now get away with less recoil control. So this is literally the exact same build minus this grip. I just changed grips. So long suppressor, 20-point blue laser, extended barrel, slim angled, and recoil buffer. SG-553R remains my favorite weapon in the game, I think. It also remains one of the most disgusting, versatile weapons in the game next to the SCW-10. For the hollow point enjoyers, here's a build. Okay, long suppressor, hollow point, slim angled, extended barrel, violet laser, 30 fast, and recoil buffer. There is an argument to be made that the SCW-10 is just better than the SG. Because I think the damage models are identical, but the SCW-10 kills faster. I think the SG is just a little more versatile than the SCW-10, and of course, on the SG, you don't have to waste 45 points on a magazine attachment. But this is the SCW-10 build I would highly recommend. Long suppressor, extended barrel, violet laser, the 25-round magazine, and yeah. You still don't have to run a recoil grip on the fastest killing weapon in the game. 150 millisecond time to kill. For those of you that are not aware. Alright, now to one of the big winners of this update, the PW7A2. This gun is nasty because... let's count some bullets to kill, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm using synthetic tip on this weapon, and you will see when I headshot this guy, it will reduce the bullets to kill by 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this applies to, I believe, every range. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's test it at this, I think this is about 70 meters, maybe about 65. So that was 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. So if you hit a single headshot with a weapon that has 1,000 RPM, basically 947, it will reduce your bullets to kill by 1 at any range. On top of the fact that synthetic tip just allows you to do this. Do not sleep on the MP7, guys. It is sort of like low-key kind of disgusting. Long suppressor, you do want to use heavy barrel. Green laser, optionally violet laser, but I'd recommend green laser. 40 round magazine, and synthetic tip. Kind of a sleeper weapon, but maybe not after this video. I don't know. Probably gonna get fucking 4-shotted in the head after this video by my viewers. Hey, I see guys running around in games with the setups, right? And you kill me with that. And I'm like, God damn it. I should stop making these videos. Okay, CZ. The CZ is still kind of unruly, which is why I still kind of recommend this build. Long suppressor, extended barrel, blue laser, 6H64, and recoil buffer. Really just kind of dials it in. Right, LMGs, DRS, surprise, surprise, it's still one of the best weapons in the entire game. And yes, you can run synthetic tip on it. I can't even believe the DRS is still in the game like this. But, long suppressor, heavy extended, slim angled, synthetic tip, and recoil buffer. You sit in mid-range, and you 3-tap people in the head. It's literally that simple. It's just fucking insane. For people that want to take the DRS into close quarters, I recommend this build. Light barrel build. So we got long suppressor, light barrel for moving accuracy and mobility, slim angled for better ADS, 30 fast for better reload, and lightweight for, again, better mobility and strafing. It is very, very good. RPK. This is another interesting winner of this update. So look at this. 99 damage if you headshot body shot within its 3 bullet to kill range. This is the only 3 bullet to kill weapon in the entire game that has access to synthetic tip, okay? So that is why it can do 99 damage. So even if it doesn't kill him, it still does 99 damage, right? And the odds someone is missing 1 HP in this game is incredibly high, with how much fall damage and fire damage and explosive damage and just general chip damage there is in this game in general. So, long suppressor, heavy extended, blue laser, because I honestly like the added accuracy and the hip fire on this weapon. It is kind of slow. You don't really want to be up in people's face. But if you are in some people's face, blue laser does help. 30 round magazine instead of the default 40 round, because of that ADS speed. I really do prefer the 30 round magazine and synthetic tip. It's worth noting that at any distance, this weapon is a 3-shot in the head. And I believe it might also reduce BTK. No, it doesn't. I don't think it's like the MP7. Okay. All right. For you Red Sec enjoyers, this is the KTS build I use. I'm pretty sure this KTS build is just, the same thing as always. Long suppressor, heavy extended, violet laser, alloy vertical, and then frangible or synthetic tip, depending on your playstyle and like how good your aim is, all that sort of stuff. Also, for the Red Sec enjoyers, the RPK-74M is very, very good. Long suppressor, heavy extended, violet laser, alloy vertical, 60 round magazine, and there you go. All right. Moving along, DMRs, SVDM, don't sleep on it, guys. Long suppressor, extended barrel, 20 round magazine, long range recoil buffer. Yeah, just a fucking disgusting weapon, not only in Red Sec, but in multiplayer as well. And I do have a new Mini Scout build as well. So Mini Scout, lightened suppressor, I'll get into why after I go in the test range. Extended barrel, violet laser, 15 round magazine, and anti-glare. Violet laser does help bolt action rifles with their moving accuracy, guys, okay? Bolt actions do have spread as well, which is why violet laser helps. Now, the reason why I picked lightened suppressor is actually for the recoil recovery. Now, you might not realize this, but if you use light and suppressor, you will sort of reset your crosshair to center faster. So if I unequip this and then shoot, you see how it's a lot more jumpy? Now if I equip light and suppressor, is this, hold on, what the fuck? No, light and suppressor. Okay, if I equip light and suppressor, see how it resets a little faster? Just a little nicer? That's good for follow-up shots. All right, for the M2010 ESR, this is my favorite build for it. Again, light and suppressor, extended barrel, violet laser, long range, and ADS bolt. Light and suppressor for the same reasoning as the Mini Scout. SV98, it's no different. Got light and suppressor, violet laser, long range, ADS bolt. PSR is dog shit, ignore it. And, yeah, L115 is sort of the same wheelhouse, but, you know, it'd probably be the same build as the M2010 ESR. Yeah, alright. That is, that's pretty much every relevant weapon in the game. I mean, I'll do an honorable mention for the M123K here, just because it's probably one of my favorite weapons in the game. Standard suppressor, short barrel, 30-point blue laser, slim hand stop, and just have fun, you know? Yeah, one of the most fun weapons in the game. All right, that is going to do it for this video, guys. If you found this video informative, be sure to hit the sub button, hit the like button, check out the second channel, and of course, swing by the streams. All links are in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next video.